boldip.com.
Hi, my name is J.D. Hoovener, and I'm the founding patent attorney at Bold IP. Thanks for tuning in to this version of Bold Bits. I'm also the author of Bold Ideas, The Inventor's Guide to Patents. This short booklet gives you all the information that you need as the inventor before approaching a patent attorney. More information about the book is right below. You got to get a hold of Bold IP and understand where we're coming from. We understand the inventor's perspective and really work with them to understand their business goals and objectives. We work with inventors and businesses alike to structure their whole IP portfolio, which includes trademarks, copyrights, and trade secrets, along with those patent and new technologies. We do licensing as well as pre-litigation support for defending those patents, trademarks, and copyrights we work so hard for. Today's version of Bold Bits is going to talk about the PAIR system. That's the Patent Application Information Retrieval System. So without further ado, let's get started. So starting from the Google homepage, you'd simply type in PAIR. And you might wonder what PAIR is. Well, it's the Patent Application and Information Retrieval System that the USPTO puts together. So once you get to the PAIR system, we can go to, it's going to come up with this page right here. You're going to be able to select whether it's an application, control number, patent number, PCT number, or publication number. And if you've got one, an international design registration number. Usually it's going to be either the application, patent number, or publication number that you're going to have. So I found one that was related to Mother's Day, since we just had that this past weekend. How about a gift bag for maintaining an emotional connection or conveying a show of support? This is an actual application that someone submitted. Someone named Douglas Lazarus back in 2007. It's a drawstring bag to be given as a gift containing message strips inside, having a product functional life of at least 1 year. So it's got message strips that come out of this bag, and you get to read the lines of words or poems or whatever it is that's on the message. So let's take a look at the image to get a better idea. Okay, I think we get the idea for what this is about. Various types of messages inside the bag, which could say anything, but in this case it says love. How sweet. So if you're trying to find out more information about this application, because it is still pending, and the way you know it's still pending is that it simply says application, and there's no patent number. It never issued. So either it's still pending in the USPTO, or it was abandoned by the inventor or the assignee. So all we have to go by is this publication number here. So if we take this and highlight the whole thing and hit Control-C, and we just search for PAIR, and this is what came up, and we try to search it under the publication number, right? Because it said publication number. So we type that right in, paste it, and hit search. Now I did that on purpose because the PAIR system is not perfect. You know, it says that it would allow a search in that format, but you've got to be even more careful. You do not actually need the US nor the alphanumeric number. So just that number, 20090136162. Paste that in, and we do get a result. Whoops. Remember to check publication number. And there it is. Mr. Stephen Reynolds is the examiner, and Douglas Lazarus of Watertown, Massachusetts. Okay, so over here we're going to be able to see, oh, okay, it was indeed abandoned. The inventor decided at some point that the office action was either too great or the money wasn't there. Money and the effort wasn't really worth moving forward. so it was abandoned on March 28th, 2011. To get more detail on, well, what exactly happened, what was this office action all about, what did the examiner find to say, this isn't really patentable, you go to what's called the image file wrapper. So click on that tab, and you can see this non-final rejection right here. Now, there's lots more here that we won't be able to cover today, but starting at the top, that's the most recent activity. Just prior to the abandonment, you'll click on this non-final rejection, and this is all public information. And you can see it was filed on November 14th, 2008, and the notification was sent in 2010. Go to the second page. We'll just get a flavor for it. We're not going to dive into the whole thing. But you can see claims 1 through 20 are pending, and 1 through 20 are rejected in this case. Let's take a little bit further review of what the examiner said. Okay, well, looks like the drawings were objected to for various reasons. And the claims are objected to under Section 103, which is obviousness. And we've talked about that before, but here's a primary case that needs to be looked at for making the inquiry. Graham versus John Deere, and that's a Supreme Court case from back in 1966. And this is all information about why the examiner thought that this patent was obvious given prior art. So give that a read. That's exactly where you'd find all the gory details about what happened and just why this application went abandoned. Alright, well, thanks for tuning in for this version of Bold Bits. Go big, go bold.
Go big, go bold at boldip.com.